All right, so welcome to the Afternoon Delight Open Mic. I am your host, Athena Rodriguez. Thank you so much for being here and participating. I know we have some people in the audience or other people that are going up and I don't realize it.
Yeah.
So I have David Habel going up first. Are you ready to go?
Sure.
Do you want to do a riff or improv prompt?
Let's do an improv prompt.
All right.
I like how he's bracing himself like he's about to go on a roller.
It's good. It's brave. Yeah, go try.
Give me 1 second while I spotlight you. And okay, David, you're Marty McFly from Back to the Future 4. Tell us what you see in the year 2030.
Oh goodness. Well, I think it's a rather swell time, and there are a lot more fruits and vegetables available, and the parks. I mean, the cemeteries have been turned into parks, and the golf courses have too. There's a shortage of rubber, so we're wearing shoes made of different material than what we are in 2020. Let's see. The internet finally has a mute button for the direct-to-brain interface, so like,
Yeah.
we can block out the commercials and stuff like that, and you know, I don't have to get that ringing in my ear of, you know, those bastards trying to call me about my car warranty. Let's see. More of the United States believes in science, but not enough. Silver hair is a new thing. So the older generation has actually stopped using any hair dye whatsoever because they're embracing their inner silver fox now. And yeah, like somewhere out there, I forgot I'm Marty and not myself. Let's see. There's still the option to use cars on the ground if you want to, but like it's seen as, you know, an old-timey, classy sort of like horse and carriage, you know, extra fancy thing. You know, if you're just going somewhere, you're zooming through the sky, and like they've created a better system, a better warning system for birds when you're flying now. So the geese appreciate that.
Hey.
Thank you.
Yay, great job.
Woo!
I was very interested in knowing about the car situation. I have Paul Kilmer next. Paul, are you ready?
I'm bed ready.
Okay. Did you want a
improv?
Oh, okay. Ready.
I've been so ready.
Okay, Paul. You're the 5th Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Tell us why no one has mentioned you.
Well, because I'm the best. I'm the best. You wouldn't see me because I'm behind the scenes, you know, cleaning up all the pizza boxes and broken condoms because, believe it or not, the turtle condom interchange. It doesn't work. They're teenagers, and I'm slightly older, and I have a lawnmower as a weapon because I was the oldest. Everybody just kind of runs away with me because I'm a mutated turtle swinging a lawnmower around. Listen, guys, I've been to Dimension X. You know, a rat's my dad. You know, I can pull bells off of a Best out of Vatican really good. I have a really good credit score. I have a well-diversified stock portfolio with a Roth IRA. I have turtle money. You guys don't know about that, but it's just like bottle caps and just kind of like a disposable ladies razor and you don't need to know about me. I'm not even interesting. I don't even have a color. My color is I don't need like to disguise myself even though I'm a giant mutated turtle. It's like, why even wear clothes? You're a giant turtle. All your stuff's on the inside. If you ever look at a turtle, all their genitalia is on the inside. I don't need clothes. You know, I just kind of hang out at the bottom of a play school kids pool and, you know, clean up pizza boxes and turtle spooge.
1 minute.
And then I go and fight Shredder, and he's not doing well. You know, he did a lot of steroids in the 80s and 90s, and they crushed him with a garbage truck at the end of the first movie. So I kind of go over there and feed him oatmeal because, you know, his best friend is a giant mutated brain, and he died like 2 years ago from stage 4 mutated brain cancer from the cartoon that they don't talk about, you know. And so a lot of people say, oh, don't make that joke, but I'm a mutated turtle and I can pretty much say whatever I want. You don't know me. I'm a character. You can't get mad at me. I'm a giant turtle. Well, I've gained a little weight. That's fine. I can still do a backflip. All right, so I'm gonna go. We ordered pizza again. I'm not sure if they know that I could eat other stuff, but anyway. I hope you guys have a good day. And oh yeah, I gotta change the oil of my lawnmower. Have a good one.
Yeah.
Ew.
I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
ready. I'm ready. I don't have pants.
I think she's ready.
Okay.
I feel like you might be
She's
ready.
ready.
So I'm ready for Zoom. I just don't want to do something
Oh, wow.
stupid.
Wow.
Looking great.
Aw, thanks. It was clean. I found it.
Did you want a riff or do you want an improv prompt?
I think act out would probably suit me well. And
Okay.
but like I'm old. Like don't do Gremlins or something.
Great idea. Okay.
Either really recent or really old.
All right, Deb.
All right.
You're going to be telling us about the hottest toys at the weirdest toy convention.
Oh, I have to think. Hold on. The hottest toys. Are these for children?
Yes.
Because I could do adult.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Go for it.
Phew. It's been a while since I've been around kids. Hottest toys at the weirdest. Hi, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Deb, your intrepid correspondent for the Weird Toy Convention. Toys booked themselves. This is a new vibrator. And, but it also hydrates. The innovation is through the roof. Oh, you fuckers didn't know I'm a prop comic too. This handy thing gets you off and it picks your nose. Because everybody's looking for good value. They're looking for good value. And people are going to see the limits of my sexual imagination. Men like toys too.
Oh. Oh no.
And goes without explanation, doesn't it? There's never too far for a guy to go, ever.
Ooh.
And for straight women out there, never better ways to keep your man in line. Okay.
1 minute.
Thank God. This is magic powder. Hold on. Magic powder. And it's got a special angle. It makes you feel like you're rich. I can't even talk. I just woke up, fuckers. Couldn't sleep last night because of all the cyber sales. How it makes you feel like Rush Limbaugh.
Who?
Because apparently he's got a good sex life. That obnoxious chair. Women like to do him in that thing. Now try to eat your lunch. I'm Deb Maar. Thank you. Thanks, Athena.
Done. Hey, King Rhino, are you here? Are you ready?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Where are you? All right here. Okay. What would you like? A riff topic or improv prompt?
Let's do the riff topic.
All right, you got it. All right, King Rhino, you're riffing about why parents are not your friends. You've got 3 minutes.
Well, luckily being a parent of my own spawn, or demon spawn as I refer to them, I also have some step spawns, so I can certainly relate to what it's like being a parent. What I find kind of frightening in this world is you need a license to go fishing, but they pretty much will let any motherfucker with a sperm give birth to a child. There should be much more stringent legislation as to people that are allowed to go out and procreate, because there are definitely some gene pools that need some chlorine as far as I'm concerned. But what can I tell you about children? Children are like, pretty much as far as I can tell, chimpanzees that learn to wear pants at this point. Kids, no matter what age they are, can be a pain in the ass, which I learned now because I have a 17-year-old stepdaughter, and that is without a doubt the most evil creature that walks. There is nothing more satanic than a 17-year-old girl. I got I got screamed at yesterday at 1 o'clock in the afternoon because somebody was trying to sleep after being up all night. And God forbid at 1 p.m., I was walking through the house that I put a roof over the kid's head. So, of course, being the good parent that I am, I put on some Black Sabbath, set it for 11, and I rocked that bitch's world for about half of the Paranoid album. You know, boys aren't much better. You know, it always kind of reminds me of one of my favorite lines of all time, attributed to the great Billy Crystal. If you have a boy, you worry about one penis. If you have a girl, you worry about all penises. And I now have to be a good, understanding stepfather that when my daughter's not boyfriend spends the night, I'm just supposed to grin and bear it. Now, I'm from a generation where I can remember one time my parents had gone away for the weekend and I snuck my girlfriend in. Of course, fate being what it was, my parents came home early. So at 3:30 in the morning, I was awoken to my mother banging on the bedroom door and hearing the words through the woods screaming at me, "Get that bitch out of my house." Which she's also done to me when I've been asleep with my wife in her house. So my mom still has some issues of her own. But kids, you know, there are people that say, you know, not everybody wants children and, you know, people shouldn't pressure them. You know, people shouldn't say, oh, when are you going to have kids? When are you going to have kids? Because it's not fair. You know, some people feel that, oh, well, you know, we'll have 2 kids just to replace us when we die. I have a good friend of mine. He's Italian. She's Irish Catholic. So needless to say, birth control is not in their bailiwick. They had 4 girls, and then she proceeded to have 2 twin boys. Now, when you're giving birth to 5 children, I can pretty much assume at this point her uterus looks like a trampoline. So I kind of feel bad for my friend. But not too long ago, my father took the grandkids to the movies. 4 grandkids to the movies, between the tickets, video games in the lobby, popcorn, candy, and drinks, set my dad back $125 for a movie he apparently fell asleep to 30 seconds into the trailers. And 2 of the kids got up and snuck into the theater next door to watch an R-rated film. Now, God bless my father. I figure he kept an eye on 2 out of 4, so that's 50 percentile rate. So I think, you know, at least he didn't lose anybody. But, you know, I'm like, you know, my feeling is I just want to have children so that as I grow older, they can return the favor of changing my diaper and feeding me soft foods. Because I kind of feel like the correlation between 1 year old and 100 years old is at that first birthday party and your 100th birthday party. You're sitting in a diaper, you're drooling food over yourself, surrounded by people and noise that you have no idea what the fuck is going on. So I'm guessing that's probably about my 3 minutes. Thank you guys. Thank you guys from beautiful Budapest. Stay safe wherever you are. Happy holidays. Peace out.
Thank you.
Woohoo!
Geo, are you here?
I am.
Okay, are you ready to rumble?
Sure.
What would you like, a riff or improv?
Riff.
Geo, you're going to be riffing on passive aggression.
Well, yeah, I don't know if I can do that, you know.
Okay.
You know, I think you know you're doing that with passive aggressive right there. You know. Giving us riffs. I mean, come on, you know, we know what you're trying to do. Yeah, passive aggressive is one of those things. It sounds like an oxymoron, but it's just annoying. So I always got accused of that with my parents. You know, you've been passive aggressive. Well, you know, kids, we don't have much ammunition, don't have too many weapons to use against parents. So passive aggressive, that's a good one. Take out the garbage. Yeah, I will, Mom. When you do something for me, make it worth my while, Mom. Come on. I guess there's two. The passive aggressive kind of gone away, and you're really more common now. What you see is the aggressive. The last 4 years, there's been no passive to it. It's just been like, fuck you, man. At the fucking wall, you know. The problem is that people are so good at passive aggressive, you don't usually notice that they're doing it until it's too late. You know, and then you're like, wait, what did you just do? My sister was always really good at that too. You know, she'd always get she knew just what to say. Get me to make the first blatant move. You know, her stuff was I didn't say anything. Passive aggressive, there's really nothing passive about it. It's just planned, you know, it's just strategic. So, but I've been like I said, I've been guilty of it enough times. It's it's one of those, it's weird. You think about it, you try to explain it, and you think about it, it's like, okay, well, I'm being aggressive by being passive. It's like, you know, whatever.
1 minute.
That's always one of my favorites. So whatever, fine. You know, relationships, you get a lot of that passive aggressive. You know, what's wrong? Nothing. How are you? I'm fine. Would it be okay if I did? Yeah, it's fine. Do that. Yeah, it's fine. And that's the thing, is that they're short, they're sweet, and they're to the point. I always tell people, you know, the worst thing you hear from your partner is nothing. And I'm not talking about silent treatment. It's that word, nothing. What's wrong? Nothing. Are you sure? Nothing. How do I look in these jeans? You look fine. Oh, yeah. All right, well, that's my time.
Thank you. Well done. It was fine.
It was fine.
Let me know if you're ready to go.
Oh, I'm ready.
Like, I need a longer neck. All right. Did you want a riff or improv?
I'll do the riff.
Okay.
Yay, Zoe.
Okay. Zoe, you're riffing on why exes should be in Texas.
Got it. I know where Texas is. I know what exes are. I'm just so exhausted from thinking about passive aggression for 3 minutes. Was it 3 minutes? It felt like an hour of thinking about nothing against you, Geo. Oh, he's not here. So just thinking about all the times I missed passive aggression. Like, oh, that's what that was. Is it a bad thing? I guess so. Like, I don't know. Should I hold it against people? I think the natural answer to why, I mean, it is a question. I am riffing on a question to why exes should be in Texas is because it's big, as we here in the States know that their motto is everything is bigger in Texas or something like that. And so there's a lot of space for them to roam. Farms, you know, I haven't dated that many people. That's why you guys don't know me, so I don't know if that comes at free range. Yeah, grass fed. I'm just imagining all of them crawling around on their hands and knees. Just like, moo, what'd you do wrong? I was passive aggressive. I know this is
Oh,
why I almost didn't take the riff, because I know there's 2 more minutes and I was gonna want to finish it in the first minute. So this is where the challenge part comes in. Is that based on a song? Is that a song? Is that a country song? All my exes live in
Yes.
Texas, are from Texas?
Yes.
That makes yes. It's a country song.
Yeah.
Is it a contemporary one?
1 minute.
Oh, it was 2 minutes. Cool.
It's in Grand Theft Auto.
Oh, well, that's
It's by George
Nice.
Strait.
okay. I respect him. He knows what he's talking about. I guess he's maybe shitting on Texas a little bit, like their exes. So it just rhymes. It just rhymes. That's all that country. That's what country music does. Is they find things that work together and they put like oh god, that awful song. These boots are for knocking. You ever hear that one? They just start naming things that go together, like this tequila's for drinking. This floor is for dancing. These boots are. It's just I can't believe that they didn't come up with that earlier. You know, like there's a phrase with boots in it. And just this past year, what's his face from American Idol? That's my reference point for him. Just made that up. I don't think he made it up. I think someone else. I feel bad for saying for undermining whatever his name is now. All right, thanks everybody.
Yeah.
You. Great job. So up next we have Stephanie Knowles. Is Stephanie here and ready?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Woo! Okay.
I'm ready.
I'll find you. Okay, what would you like?
Oh, I'm gonna take an improv, of course.
Sweet. All right, Stephanie.
Love the cup, by the way.
Stephanie,
Thank you.
tell us how great it is being a tour guide in hell.
Welcome to hell. I'm your tour guide, Stephanie motherfucking Knowles, and boy, you're in for a trip today. You see, here we have the flames that are gonna lick your butthole like your exes used to. That's a great spot. I mean, it's probably gonna be a little hot. This is supposed to be hell, bitch. Because you're all family. Did you know that everyone goes to hell now? Yeah, that's our newest secret. No matter how good you are, no matter how pious of a bitch you are, you're going to hell. And I'm your tour guide. See, it's a fucking wonderful job. You've got your butthole flame lickers, flame butthole lickers. You also have butthole flame lickers, which is when your butthole we make a tongue come out of your butthole and it licks the flames. That's my invention. I created that. That's how I became tour guide. Fucking hell, am I right? So, you ask, what made you want to become a tour guide for hell? Well, let me just say, I hate you all. I hate everyone. So, I get to watch you just get tortured day in and day out. And that is my personal love. Because I tried to get my revenge on all of you in like the real life, but then I couldn't. I sucked. I just sucked at my job. The last good thing I did before I went to hell to become a tour guide is I created COVID-19. Let's just say that it's a pretty good job there. So, next see here we have fire dildos. Oh, you're gonna like that one. You're getting fucked by flames tonight. Thanks for having an interview with me, Hell TV, and I'll see you all next time. Or I'll watch you tonight as the butthole flame lickers and everything attacks you.
Well done. Oh, Jess, did you want to try it out?
Sure, why not?
All right. Which one did you want, improv or riff?
I'm gonna try riff.
Okay.
Too bad I've gotten some of the nice. Some of those other subjects were fucking cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Jess, you have 3 minutes to riff on skunks.
Oh shit! Those skunks. Well, for those of you who don't know, I'm from a small little mountain town called Paradise. You guys like my beanie? It's my kids. Anyway, so skunks. Well, see, the weird thing is anytime anyone ever smells anything, they're like, oh shit, it's a skunk. But what you don't know is it could be a fox. Yeah, a fox. You know? And the crazy thing about foxes is that they get a bad rap, but they stink just as bad as skunks. But skunks always get a bad rap. Have you ever had a skunk go underneath your house? That shit smells worse than like a 3-day bender with fucking Snoop Dogg. Like, Jesus Christ. I don't know why anybody smells a skunk and go, oh my God, that smells so good. It smells like weed. I'm like, what kind of fucking weed have you been smelling? It smells like the penis of a fucking skunk. Ugh. But I did see one. It was a little baby one time. It was running across the road and I went to go pick it up. My ex said, that's not a good idea. It wasn't, because its mother and other skunks were like down in the ditch. And as soon as she saw me pick up the little bastard, she come running out and they scream. They fucking scream. They sound crazy. They sound horrible. Oh my God, when they scream, you're like, what the fuck was that? It's a skunk. And I don't understand why they call them polecats. They don't look like a cat at all. Like nothing about them says cute and cuddly. It says, get the fuck away from me, you stink. You know? So they're always kind of a little jaded, the skunks. They're mad because they can't figure out if they're white with black stripes or black with white stripes. It's really weird. I don't know, like this one is hard for me to think about skunks. Smells so bad. But like they're so adorable when they're little. Like when you see on Facebook, when you get all these cute little animals, they're like, oh, look at these baby animals. You're like, oh, look, it looks like one of the little treasure trolls that used to be on the end of pencils, but then it grows up to be a giant stink machine. Yay! Makes you think of the platypus. Like God just said, what the fuck? I don't know. He smoked a doobie and went with it. I'm pretty sure it's somebody else's joke, but I don't remember who. But yeah. Like if you look at the platypus, like it's a duck, it's a beaver, and it's like a fucking seal. Like it's didn't know if it wanted to go land, air, or sea. Like it's really fucked up. So yeah, I don't know. It's really a strange question about, you know, skunks, about them. Not that there was a question that was asked. But skunks smell bad. And that's pretty much like the only thing that they have any like going, that's all that they're known for is just smelling. And you wonder if they're really a depressed animal because all they're known about is like, you know, that they stink. They don't have any other qualities. Do you guys know any other qualities that skunks have besides the fact they stink? Nah, me neither.
Okay, thanks, Jess. Dana up next. Dana, are you ready?
Woohoo!
Let me find you. Okay. And boop. And what would you like to do?
I'll do improv.
Okay.
Some nice eyebrows.
Okay. Dana, you're a coach giving the team a pep talk after Ruffles, the team mascot, got busted for drugs.
All right, boys and girls, let's give it up for Ruffles for being the dopest of the dopest. Yeah, listen, you guys, I know that Ruffles is technically a bad guy in the eyes of the law, but you know what? We're not the law here at Motor High School. We don't accept the laws, rules, and the rules, laws. We don't care about any of that. So you know what I have to say about that? that. Sorry, guys. I know I was given an order to not cuss around you, but we're cool. You know, we're cool. You know, I remember when Tony over here. Yeah, Tony, you're my favorite. Yeah, I remember when my favorite kid in this class, Tony, you know, I remember when he busted a nut.
Oh my God.
Metaphorically speaking, you know what? I bust a nut every time I'm out in the field. Yeah, Ruffles. Yeah, man, Ruffles. Okay, here's what we got to do now that Ruffles is incarcerated. You know what I'm saying? What we got to do is we got to go on with our life and continue his legacy. And by continue his legacy, I mean rob the nearest liquor store. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I remember when John, my second favorite kid in the class, when he went with me on my last grand theft of the auto persuasion. Oh wait, sorry guys, the amphetamines are finally kicking in. Whoa, okay.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so anyway, you guys, I just gotta congratulate you on getting through shit while Ruffles is gone, and then, you know, maybe one day I can join him and then get some rules of the road from the jail cell, you know, come back with a few stories of my own. Thank you, 1 minute. Yeah, 1 minute until our entire destiny is right before us in the form of a football game. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, sorry, I gotta quiet down. My mom is in the hallway right now. Sorry, Mom. Yeah, it's weird that you guys are all in my bedroom, but hey, you know that we're Progressive High School. We do things differently. All right, thank you guys so much. I'm done.
Woo!
Yeah.
Danielle DeLuca. Danny, are you ready to go?
Fuck it, yeah.
Okay. Give me one.
Do it before DoorDash gets here.
All right. What do you want, riff or improv?
Whatever you want to give me, I don't care.
Okay.
Give me a riff, I guess.
That's what my hand was. You knew the whole time.
I like this lighting.
You need to let us know why the movie Grease is overrated.
Oh, so you want me to lie to you guys?
Okay.
Grease Lightning. Hello, have you ever heard of that? Some say Grease is overrated. Clearly, they have never watched it. You know, in the 50s, I think it was cool to like wear tight pants and put your hair up high and sing about Grease Lightning and sexually harass girls and, you know, do whatever, smoke cigarettes at school. They would never have that in 2020. Are you fucking kidding me? Timing's perfect. DoorDash. You know, back in the day when Grease was around, they didn't have DoorDash. They didn't have DoorDash at all. Thank you. You know, they just sat around like the greasers and the stripers, and then they smoked cigarettes. It's completely overrated. Oh, let's get that in. I live in the ghetto. I don't want to be robbed. Yeah, so fuck the movie Grease, man. Completely overrated. If you want to learn how to, like, you know, slick your hair like this and then put your cigarettes in your arm and be like, hey, man, I'm Grease. What does he say? What do they say in Grease? Like, I went to high school. I know most of you guys did. Did you guys ever just break out into musicals about a fucking summer love? No. You're like, oh, I got a summer STD. I didn't get summer lovin'. Yeah, I just think that Grease is completely overrated, and Grease 2 was horrible. Clearly, by the market sells, you know that. You know, who wears tight pants and who's still a virgin in high school? Like, oh, I'm saving it for the right guy. No, you're not. You're gonna give it up, just like I did in 8th grade. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. She was lying to him the whole time. She didn't want anything to do with him. She probably wanted to fuck his you know, his greasy ass friends. And none of those people looked like they were even in high school to make that movie. John Travolta was like 30. And I don't remember the chick's name, but she was like 25. I go to my kids' high school and none of those kids look like kids in Grease. So yeah, completely overrated. I would never watch it, never participate in the Grease bullshit. But the songs are kind of catchy, you guys. Summer loving happens so fast. right? And then Grease Lightning. John Travolta is such a douchebag, though. Did you know that Freddie Prinze Jr., or Freddie Prinze, not Jr., but Freddie Prinze, he's an old comic that passed away. He tried to shoot John Travolta with a bow and arrow. Yeah, no shit, legit. Watch the Showtime documentary comedy store, and it shows it on there. Like, he literally was like, fuck John Travolta. He come onto the scene making grease and doing all this shit, and he tried to shoot him with a bow and arrow in his hotel room. Yeah, so, I mean, he could have taken him out for us, and then we would have not had Grease, too. That would have been great. You know, he just took himself out instead, which is a bummer, but that's all right. All right, that's Grease.
Oh,
Thanks for being here.
for sure. Thanks to you.
Have a great day.
This was awesome.
Thank you.
I really enjoyed yours.
Aw,
Okay.
that's not what
Like
my last
when you
date
got-
said.
I like when you got really angry.
I,
Thank you. I was very scared.
Deep all too bad. Too
Definitely.
bad you're taken.